Hi guys.
Question. Would you build a website for a major brand with more than 200 million users using Wix? Well, we did.
Right, hi guys. We're going to be looking at 15 Christmas monsters caught on camera. So, let's go.
Like and subscribe right now or the spider will crawl on your face in your sleep. Monsters don't just appear during Halloween or under your bed. They can also be related to Christmas. I bet you didn't know that. Many of these creatures are quite dangerous and are willing to do harm just for the sake of ruining Christmas. Welcome back to the WoW, and if you're not afraid of terrifying creatures, then this is a perfect video for you. So without further ado, let's dive in. First up, we have a video from a YouTube channel in which they created a video that they brought a snowman to life. And boy oh boy, there is nothing good that comes out of bringing a snowman back to life at 3 a.m. It was 3 in the morning and they were building a giant monster snowman in the middle of an open area when the casting spell worked and woke it up. These guys were asking for problems at that point. After the spell, nothing seemed to happen, but after a few minutes, they were ambushed by the enormous snowman.
Nope, nothing's happening. Okay, dude, I swear to God, if we don't get this ritual going, I'm gonna lose.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It's a snowman! It's a snowman! Run away! Get up!
Let's go!
Up next is yet another evil snowman caught on camera. One day a man was passing by someone else's yard when the snowman you see in the video ahead started moving. It then proceeded to throw snowballs at others who happened to be passing by. In the words of the homeowner who spoke with the guy, it was really eerie and chilly every time we all passed by the yard. After all, it's winter, you silly.
Dude, that's cool.
Make sure you buckle up for this video because you might not be able to handle the scary things that are going to happen. Okay, what you're watching in the video right now is a Yeti that was taken on camera. Although some people refer to it as the evil snowman for some reason, they merely happened to spot the Yeti strolling about the forest and chose to leave it alone in its natural habitat according to the video's uploader. And guys, if you happen to see one, make sure you stay away from it. You wouldn't think the Gingerbread Man would be so frightening, especially when you get a close look at it. This child admittedly had the scariest Christmas Eve of his life after catching a little gingerbread man on their kitchen counter. The Gingerbread Man comes dangerously close to attacking the child, causing him to scream and run for his life. I really think that the Gingerbread Man that the kids saw was really monstrous. And hey, just because they're small doesn't mean they're harmless. There's a reason why they're called monsters. You're probably thinking that Grinch would be next, and you're right, he literally stole Christmas, so he's a monster. Prepare yourself for what's about to happen because believe me when I say it will be a nightmare. This is something I warned you about, okay? In the footage, the Grinch wields a big axe and it's unknown what he's up to before or after the video was shot. Because there are no blood traces on the video, I assume that he did something horrible after it was recorded. Keep in mind that no reports of the Grinch being out and about around the time of this video's filming, so that's a positive takeaway from the matter. To say the least, this one really gave me the creeps. In this next clip, I really don't know what to say. I'm just so shocked that this family was able to catch their creepy looking elf turn its head around on different angles. I honestly thought that it was fake, but I didn't see any clues to find out if it is. But all I know is that I have a strong feeling that this elf isn't a good one.
Why?
While searching for a parking spot in a spooky area, this man was startled to see the Christmas mythical monster Perchta. And do you know what she does? She would leave a coin in a child's shoe if the kid was really nice. But she also has a naughty list. So what happens to the people on the naughty list, you might ask? Things begin to go badly wrong at this point. The monster will rip you in pieces and will replace you with rocks and straw. This is known as the Feast of the Epiphany, and it is from the story that many great Disney films were drawn inspiration from. Depending on the version of the story, Frau Perchta is either a beautiful young lady or a vicious old hag with a gigantic foot. This video depicts a massive spider poised on top of a Christmas tree that appears to be outside of the shopping mall. In this scary video, a huge spider climbs around the Christmas tree, which was captured by a passerby on a nightstand and shared it to the internet. Even though I'm not sure if it's true or not, I find it really terrifying regardless of whether it's real. However, please share your thoughts on this video in the comment section below, so let's take a closer look at the spider that's now crawling around this Christmas tree. Massive snow creatures have yet to be proven, and there have been no reports of attacks on other threats associated with them. They are most likely just massive piles of snow. Even if that is true, there is no reason to believe there isn't an army of monsters waiting in the snow. After all, who knows? Except for this video. Whatever area it was discovered in, it was in the middle of a snowstorm somewhere in the northern hemisphere, and we don't know precisely where. There isn't much information on this one. The monster advances a few yards before the camera loses sight of him entirely. I really hate snow even more. This next terrifying creature, which only appears during the Christmas season, has been a part of the Christmas ritual for more than a century. Krampus, according to folklore, scares children who have misbehaved before Christmas, but he also assists St. Nicholas in delivering gifts. Regardless of his origins, what is certain is that he has been captured on camera, and this is for real. Something horrific is clearly taking place in the footage. The camera was flickering, the audio was cut off, and there were horrible sounds coming from everywhere, and just watching it made me feel really uneasy about what was going on. But first, let's have a look. Okay, last video. From toys turning on by themselves to things moving on their own, the family is stuck in a house that they believe is haunted and has no idea how to stop the strange activity until one day a friend comes to their rescue. Dolls are exceptionally a Christmas nightmare for many of us, since most of these dolls are gifted to little children who have no idea that they're hugging an evil doll while they sleep.
Oh God.
And that's it for this video. Did it scare you? Let us know which creature.
Well, I can tell you that was creepy, guys. Leave a comment if you thought that was creepy. Well, and I'll see you in